So I'm back here again on the Madden 22, and it's pretty much out for the most part, okay? There's a few workarounds. So basically, you can either set your location to New Zealand and get the game right now, because currently the 17th in New Zealand right now on Tuesday, okay? Or you have EA access, and EA basically gave us a EA basically flipping made a make right for people that were getting their times taken away on the Xbox trial for EA access for Madden 22, okay? So if you have EA access, you can get the full game as well until Tuesday at midnight. Or people are even saying right now that they have the full game without even having the game bought or pre-ordered, or even having EA Play. So you can even you can get into the game right now without having anything. But basically, in this video, what I want to go over is what you should do on launch night when the game comes out tonight officially, okay? Because there's still people rolling into the game right now, getting their hands on the game, getting the market, making the market go down with pulling the pre-order packs and everything, okay? And I don't even know. I'm pretty sure people are still waiting on the pre-order packs, so I don't know when it's gonna come out on the 17th or the 20th. I don't know. Maybe it comes out later on tonight, and they'll start pushing it out for everybody. I did a set right here for around 104K, and this could be a really good method when the game officially comes out tonight and on the 20th, okay? So this set required 3 85 to 86s, and I bought each of them for around like 35K, and that made the set cost around like 100K. And basically 87s are going for around like 70-ish K right now on average, 60K, and then 88s are around 100K at minimum. So, of course, we're looking for at least Tyreek Hill, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, who else am I? Derrick Henry. Yeah, so let's see, okay? I want Reek. That's what we need. Reek, Donald, Ramsey. One of those. That's an L. That's an L. But hey, we probably lost around like 20K on that set, but you win some, you lose some. So that could be a pretty good method. But what I mainly want to go over is what you should do once you get your hands on the game tonight, and who basically to invest in. Because how it works in basically every single year when Madden comes out, okay, the market is the lowest when the game first comes out, when everybody first gets their hands on it. So what you want to do is invest in players. So then about like a week after the game comes out, they'll start going back up in price a lot. So for example, right here, Aaron Donald, okay? So I already saw a few of him going up for really cheap earlier on today for 175K. Sadly, I missed out on him because I thought he would become even cheaper. I don't know why, but I should have pulled the trigger. I don't know why I didn't. But basically, he's probably gonna drop even more again later on tonight when everybody gets their hands on the game. I can see him going down to like around like 150K. What I would suggest is, if you have the coins, I would suggest you invest in some of these big time players like Aaron Donald and a few others that I'll reveal to you guys later on in the video, and basically hold on to them for maybe like around like a week or two until the price that they settle at is like comfortable for you guys to sell off at. But Aaron Donald, I would suggest to like probably buy at around like 170K or less is what I would suggest to try to snipe him at. And you can even invest in his power up too. Currently he's down to 20K. He was around 35K. I should have sold him off, but I sadly didn't. But he might go back up, or he might just keep on dropping. I don't really know. Power ups are kind of flipping all over the place the past few years. Another one that you should keep your eyes on is Jalen Ramsey as well. Okay, he's the best corner currently in the game right now. We're gonna be getting Legend later on, probably around like I would say yeah, like probably this weekend, maybe on Saturday, I don't know, or next weekend. But Jalen Ramsey, he's currently 220. I was seeing him for around like 190K earlier on this morning when everybody first got their hands on the game with the New Zealand time zone workaround. But I would suggest to try to get him for at least under 200K, the Jalen Ramsey. And I could see him easily being up to like around 270, 280K within the next week or two. Now, I wouldn't really suggest you invest in Derrick Henry because we're gonna be getting a lot of running backs throughout the year. Okay, running back is a position that we get a lot in MUT. So he's currently already down to 214. He was around 250K even earlier, but Patty Mahomes could be a good one to invest in too, okay? Like, I was seeing him drop a lot earlier, down to like 70K. I pulled the trigger on one of them for 70K. So that could be a really good price. Even that's still really good training too, down at 70K. I'm pretty sure that's around like, that's 32 coins per training right there for 88 overall for 70K. So that's really good training right now. Okay, right now the cheapest training is an 88 overall for 88K, which is 40 coins per training. So that's the cheapest you can get right now for training points. I would suggest for a lot of these players just to like look and see if it's like a good press, okay? If it's like a good snipe for them, if it's good training and whatnot, okay? I guarantee, like, let's say you try to get your 88th at the bare min, at the bare like maximum, if they're not like some like top tier players, for around like at max around like 75k, 80k. I guarantee you, but within the next like week or two, those 88s are gonna be around like 120k on average for those 88s. Now, a few more targets that I'm gonna go after personally. It's right here, Khalil Mack, okay? In my opinion, the best outside linebacker in the game right now at launch, okay? You got Khalil Mack, TJ Watt, Von Miller, which is like the big three in my opinion that you want to have at outside linebacker. But Khalil Mack right here, 145k. He was going for earlier around 125k, but I was trying to land him under 100k. Hopefully I can land him later on tonight or on the 20th. But I would suggest to get him, even 145k is a good price for him. I would try to get him for around 130 to 120k at the max to try to get Khalil Mack at. And really, besides those like 4 people, I would suggest just to like try to like see if you can try to find any good snipes out here on the market, okay? So right now, as you can see, 84 they're going for around 32k, and then 85 they're going for a whopping 48k unfiltered, and they'll be bought up eventually. This has been a method for a while now, okay? So if you go through all offense and go to core elite, you'll find some pretty good snipes, I bet, for around like 20k. So right here, 23k for an 84. I guarantee you tonight, when the game fully comes out, that these 84 they're gonna be flying out of the auction house at around like 18, 19, 20k, even cheaper at times. So just keep your eyes on the market and try to get them. Go by all offense and all defense, 84 to 85, and go by core elite, and you'll find them for the newest. Okay, you just want to try to find these cards at 59 minutes. That's what you want to look for the time remaining. All right, that 38k for an 85. That's a pretty good price, okay? As you saw, they were going for 48k unfiltered. You can easily sell that, buy that dude for 38k and sell them off for around 48k and make around 6k profit. But those 85 will probably go up to around like 55, 60k in the coming weeks. Then you also get 82 to 83s, but for these, I would suggest to just go by 82 to 83 and go by each position. So wide receiver, halfback, quarterback, running back, tight end, so on and so forth, okay? And I would suggest to try to get your 82s later on for around like 10k or under, 12k or under, and your 83s for around 15k. And if you do that, that's going to be a pretty good price for you guys. Like right there, 15k for an 83 is still a pretty good price. Unfiltered 83, they're going for around like 20k, I want to say. Yeah, as you can see right here, 83 unfiltered, they're going for around 21k. So 15k, that's around a 4k snipe for a 83 overall right now. And I guarantee you that the 83 is going to go up a little bit, like maybe up like 3 to 4k. This is going to be more of a like less marginal profit snipes than your high overall cards that you'll be sniping, like your 86s, 87s, and 88s. So those are going to be where you're going to be making the most profit from. But these 80, 81s, 82s, 83s, 84s are more of your safe, quick snipes that you can basically just like sell off and buy and sell off like right now immediately. And as you can see, 82s are even going for the same price as 80 and 81. So that's how you know the 82s are gonna have to go up, because I don't see 80s being even this cheap. Okay, I can see 80s going up to around like 15 to 17k bare min, and the 82s will go up to like at least 20k, and the 83s 25k, 84s probably go up to at least 30k, so on and so forth. Okay, but 80s, I'm gonna try to get these for around like 7 to 8k when the game launches. But right now they're up to around 11, and these 80s, 81s, and 82s are going to lead us into our next big boy tip. So with the market being so down on launch, that's going to basically counteract into a lot of these sets being really cheap, okay? So of course, if you ever get a player pack, that's still going to be profitable even when launch comes out and the market goes down a little bit. It's still going to be profitable doing all these exchanges with your silvers and golds, exchanging them up and getting some power-ups that are going for a good bit still, like Aaron Donald, Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey, D-Hop, Devontae Adams, so on and so forth, okay? But as well as those, another good set that's going to be really profitable later on is going to be this team builder set, okay? So for this set, you need 3 80-82s and 3 75-79 overall gold players, okay? And basically, let's say later on tonight, 80s are going for around like 8k, and then 75s are going for around, you can get them at around, like maybe around like 1500, 1k. So then you'll be able to do this set for around 28,500 if my math is correct, okay? If it's not, go ahead and roast me, okay? Go ahead and roast me in the comments if my math was way off. But 27,500 if you get your 80s, 82s for around 8K and your golds for around 1,500 to 2K. So then the team builders on average right now are going for at a bare minimum like 40K, and that's gonna stay there, I feel, for a while, because a lot of the 84 team builders are really good, and even if they drop a little bit, you can just go to the most expensive team builder and pick that one and basically sell that off for around like 50K, let's say, and make around 15K profit each time you do the set. Okay, one final tip that I have, okay, this depends on if we get these cards tonight or if they come out later on throughout the week around the 20th, okay? Rookie premieres, okay? You're going to want to invest in these cards because when they first start flying out in the auction house, they're going to be at their lowest, okay? Then, once people start buying them up and they start leaving the auction house, leaving players' finds and all that stuff, okay? People start liquidating them. They're going to be gone forever, okay? Maybe down the road they'll add a set to get these, I don't know. But once launch leaves, okay, basically in like 2 to 3 weeks, these cards are going to skyrocket in price, okay? Let's say at launch, for example, Jamar Chase, the fastest card in the game right now, 91 speed. Let's say at launch, for when he first drops, he's around like, let's say, like 150K he goes down to, okay? Then give it like a week or two time, he'll be up to like around like 230, 240K, I guarantee. Just cause that speed is gonna be killer early on, okay? I don't see us getting a faster card than this Jamar Chase for the next at least month or two in the game, at least. But a few other rookie premieres that you want to keep your eye on to try to snipe would be, of course, Jamar Chase, but as well as J.C. Horn, Trevon Moehrig, Kyle Pitts, and even Najee Harris, because that's one of the better halfbacks in the game at launch right now, okay? And people are going to really want Trevor Lawrence, so he could be a good option as well. Just try to get them really offered just like a reasonable price and try to flip them later on, okay? Because most of the cards, once they go to the lowest value, they're gonna start rising in price, okay? You just gotta be patient, okay? Give it at least a week or two, and then sell off when you're comfortable with their final price. So that's basically a gist of what you guys should do on launch night, okay? With your coins and everything. But of course, to do most of the things that I told you, you need a big coin stack. So if you don't, just basically do your solos, do the get a player method, okay, where you do the get a players and then exchange them into the silvers and golds, and the core rookie that you get, exchange the silver ones into the high overall golds, and then sell off the golds, and so on and so forth, okay? Because the core rookies are going to have a lot of value early on with that rookie master, Devontae Smith. But as always, dude, I hope you all enjoyed, okay? If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, drop a sub down below if you want to see more content, dude. Gameplay coming out in the next few days, probably tomorrow or on Wednesday. But stay tuned, a lot more content coming to you guys. I love y'all. Till next time. Cheers.